Students, today we'll revise the writing skills. So we have to focus on letter writing in our writing skills. And among those letters that we have formal letters, which include letter to the editor, business letters. And your business letters, you generally have your complaint, inquiry, placing an order, right? We have letter to higher authority. So these are the letters that you will be focusing on in this year. Okay, right? And before we write a letter, we'll just go through what are the basic requirements and what are the basic things that you have to remember about letter writing. Yeah, now here we all I'm going to start off with letter of complaint. Let's do a letter of complaint, because these are a little letter to editor we have discussed. Now, when we do the format of the letter, what are the things that you have to remember? What is it? The sender's address, leave a line, write the date, write the receiver's address. Okay. Then comes your subject, your salutation, your content. Okay. So these are the things here which you have to remember. And how are you going to end the letter? Yours truly. Okay. This is your close or the complimentary close. Okay. Right. As I said here, we are now going to discuss, your salutation, everything is there here. We are going to discuss what are we going to write here in the letter of complaint. A letter of complaint is, complaining about any kind of product. You bought something from the market, you are not happy with it, that after a week, yes, it started creating problems for you, where it's an electrical appliance which you bought, right? Services. You had organized a function and you're not happy with the catering services or the waiters, the behavior of the people at that venue, right? So complaining about that. You went to a shopping mall and you found that in this time of COVID, the shop was not following the COVID protocol. There was a big crowd, a big rush. So you can complain about that. Yes. So you can, yes, that you wanted to buy something and you were looking for that product, and to your surprise, like those bakery items that you picked up, they were expired. So you want to complain about that, right? Then you want to talk about, say, public behavior or any public issue it is there about the neglect of the authorities, right? So you can write about that also. Okay. So how are we going to write all these? Let us discuss. So when we do talk about, like about public behavior here, so you say talking about, like, as I said, COVID behavior, right? So to the concerned higher authority, you will write down. Okay. Right. So this is very, very important, that who is going to be the receiver when you write your formal letters or you write your business letters. Now let's come to the content part here. Now, supposing you are talking about, I assume that you have done all these letters in class 9th also. So we're just going to revise them once again thoroughly. Now, if you bought, say, a letter of complaint, say it is a product that you bought, right? So it could be your television or your laptop or your phone, anything it could be. It could be refrigerator, washing machine, whatever you have bought. Okay, right? Now, yes, is it visible? Yep, it is visible. And what are you going to, the format? Yes, please, all of you write down the format properly. After your salutation, your subject. Subject, it's very, very important here. To complain about. This is what your subject is going to be. Okay, the imperative here. You are talking about that. Please make sure that your subject is relevant. Your subject is appropriate. Okay, according to the letter that you are writing. Now, if you are talking about a product here, you bought a television, a laptop, a phone, refrigerator, washing machine, like a hair dryer, your vacuum cleaner, anything it could be, right, that you have bought. Yes. And now, first of all, after your subject salutation here, you've written this, given your salutation, give your introduction. You will be talking about yourself as a regular customer. Please note down all these points so that you don't miss out on anything. You are a regular customer. And yes, because you've always been satisfied with the products and services, so you bought a laptop from their showroom. Okay, right? Now, because you have bought that product, we have proof to show that we have that product. So you will give your reference. Okay, you have a memo or a bill number, isn't it? So when you get that from the shop, right, so you can write down that reference number. Okay, and tell, of course, the date of the purchase. When did you buy it? Right? Fine. This is your first. After, write down the introduction first, talk about yourself, this. Then in the first paragraph, what are you going to talk about? You are going to talk about this. Just give this. This is your introduction, your first paragraph. Okay. Then in the second one, what are you going to discuss? You will discuss the complaint. What is the nature of the complaint? Yes, so when you're talking about electrical goods, what would generally be the nature of complaint? What could be the complaint about, say, the laptop that you bought? Yes, what could be the complaint? That it's not starting, right? It's too slow, right? Or yeah, you might say that some of the keys are not functioning properly. Any kind of problem. Yeah. So that is it. So it's slow. It is there. It is not, like, of course, that lagging, as you say here. Yeah, or any problem that is there. Any problem of a technical fault. So please tell that. Yeah. Okay, so virus, of course, we have ways to fix that, Shantanu, right? We do have ways to fix the virus, okay, right? So here, yeah, so you can talk about that. So within a week, it started giving problems, okay? It is, lagging here. The keys also have a problem. And yeah, when I'm typing, so, it is very difficult. Some keys are not working properly. Anything, whatever the nature of the complaint, okay? Fine. So what is the first paragraph about? What do we write in the first paragraph? You give your introduction and you talk about the purchase, when it was bought, and then in the next one you talk about the nature of the complaint. Okay, here it is clear till here. Now, whenever we write a letter of a complaint, please remember we have to be very formal. We have to be polite. Okay. And where is that politeness going to show? When we give our suggestions or when we give our solutions, okay? We are not going to give them big dhamkis. Agar tumne ye nahi kiya, to I don't know what I'm going to do, okay? Please let us be polite and civil and kind and understanding in our behavior. Yes, right. Then what is the suggestion you're going to give or the solution? Please remember, you are not going to write these headings, okay? This is the way you are going to divide the content of your letter, right? Yes, so we have someone joining us right now. Who's this early bird joining us at this time? So we have, right? So what is the solution? Yes, you are going to ask the technician to come, yeah, to rectify the fault, okay? Or yeah, they can come home, or you can take your laptop over there and get the problem, okay? And yes, you are going to say that it is still in the warranty period. Naturally, it is just hardly like what, 2 weeks or a month old gadget that you have bought, or electrical appliance that you have bought, or whatever product you have bought, okay? Right? Yes. And of course, naturally, it's a very small world. We'll have to go to the shops again. We will be meeting those people again. So let us not end on a very harsh note, okay, right? And of course, yes, and I hope you will look into the matter at the earliest possible date. Okay, yeah, you can say that. Of course, you can give a very valid reason. Why do you need this work done at the earliest possible? Why do we need this repair work done? Why do we need the technician to come at the earliest possible date? Why? Of course, you can talk about you have your exams and you can say that how important it is to have your online studies, you have important presentations to submit. Okay, or of course, you are doing your work from home. Okay, right? So, yes, so this is here. So whatever did you write in the first paragraph, you gave your introduction, you talked about when you bought that product. Second is you're talking about the complaint. So you can tell what the problem is, right? Third is you are giving the suggestion, you're giving the solution, and you are politely requesting them to look into this matter or to take care of this issue or resolve this issue at the earliest possible date, because you have your online classes, you have a lot of work to do, you're working from home, you have to make your presentations, you have to submit reports, etc., etc. So many things are being done online nowadays, okay? Right? Fine. So after you have written all this, you are going to sign yourself off as yours truly. Okay. Fine. Work from home. Bache, you should be aware of this. This is something which is very common. I thought you people knew it. Okay, so what am I doing nowadays? What am I doing? I'm teaching you, I'm taking classes from home. So what am I doing? What is this manner called? Right? What is it called? It is called as work from home. Okay, so are you aware of it now? The new, yeah, work from home. Work from, even you people are working from home. You're studying from home. Okay, you're schooling at home. Yes, फर्स्ट पैराग्राफ में हमने क्या लिखना है? फर्स्ट पैराग्राफ में you are going to give your introduction that I am a regular customer from of their shop and I purchased this laptop in the month of March, right? And you can say that was it in discount, was it in a sale or something like that, because generally, like, yeah. And right, they do generally give, like some of the other discount we do get on electronic appliances, okay, gadgets and all throughout the year, okay, right? So what is, and you're going to talk about, give a mention of your bill number, give a mention of your reference number, your memo number, okay? So we can make that on our own. Say you bought this from, let's say, Deepak Electronics, right? So you can just make here, say DEJAL, anything here, right? So 421, right? 199, any kind of number you can make on yourself. Okay, this is a memo number. You can take a look at the receipts, the bills here that you get. Okay, right? So fine, this is a kind of a reference number or a memo number that I have made on my own. You can make other kind of reference number. So first is give your introduction, give this when you bought it. Talk about the problem, talk about the solution. Done. Am I clear? Is this clear? Now this was about a product. Now, supposing if you had to complain about, say you went to a very reputed departmental store. Okay, so I'm going to divide it in two parts, so we can do it simultaneously here. So you went to a reputed departmental store, and what did you see? You saw that one is about the behavior, and yeah, you can say the products which were there. You found that you asked the manager for some thing, like you were not able to find, and he was very rude and he did not help, right? Okay. And then of course, when you went to one section here, you went to say maybe the bakery section. What did you find? Bakery products kya hai? They are expired, right? So not only maybe bakery products, you saw other, of course, maybe the juices also there, or you saw the frozen food also, anything that they were expired. Okay, so if you had to write a complaint here, you had to write a complaint to this. And one thing you can be assured, when you get your formal letter writing, you will get the receiver address. Who's the sender here? Who's the sender? You are the sender. Okay? You are the sender. Who's the receiver? Who's the receiver? This person is going to receive the letter. Like, and of course, it is there. You can say any, like you can write to, say, the manager, say it is home home store, right? So third floor, anything, say Titanium Mall, Gurgaon. Okay, right? So this is your receiver's address. So this is whom you are going to write to. What are you going to talk about here? Yes. So what are the problems that you are going to discuss? What are the problems that you're going to discuss? All these things here. Give your introduction that you are a regular customer and you come here to buy your stuff, right from there. No, if sender's address is not a sender's address, is you are the sender. You will write your address. Never ever in these letters are we going to write XYZ city. Okay, that is only for letter to the. Yeah, so cakes were smelling bad, Amritpal. Okay, why were they smelling bad? Because they were expired. Okay, and naturally, when you talk about bakery products, they have a very short shelf life and they should not be there for so long. Juices, how are they? You can say the juices packets, they were puffed up. So they were quite old. And you look at that, you know, the dairy products here, these things are there, which should not be for a long time on the shelf. Okay, so you can give these complaints here. What is the, of course, very good. You're writing very good complaints. We love complaining, don't we? We love complaining. What is the solution? Frozen food was not frozen. Okay. Where was the frozen food kept? Outside? Yeah. So, like, of course, here, let us be a little logical. Actually, I can say that the frozen products were also way past their date of consumption. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Amritpal, we can come up with the suggestions later on and you can write those solutions. Once again here, please remember you are writing a formal letter. You will give sensible, logical solutions. Think a little bigger in a mature way. You are in class 10th now. Okay. Right? So will you be able to write this? Oh, we love writing letters of complaint. You give us anything, we love to complain. We can complain the whole day, isn't it? Yes. So what is the solution? Please do not keep the stuff which is expired. You are playing with the health of the people, right? So you're selling them expired products and it is not good for the health. Then you can say that, yes, please instruct your manager and other, you can say here we are, you can say what the other employees to deal with the customers in a polite manner. So you can say I was asking that person and maybe he was busy on the phone and they're standing in a group and talking to each other and they were not listening to my complaint, right? Okay, anything that you can do, but of course, but it has to be sensible, reasonable and logical. Fine, clear? Hope you'll be able to write good letters of complaint. Yes, any doubts, any complaint about letter writing? Do we have any complaints?